What's going on YouTube? Sparks Comics here. I've got another mail call to show you guys, and also at the end of this video I'm going to do some shout outs to some other YouTube channels, so stick around for that. First, hit the like button on this video, hit the subscribe button if you have not done so already, and hit the bell button if you want to know when I'm dropping videos, because they're not always super planned out. I've got my FOC show every Sunday, but outside of that, I kind of drop videos at random throughout the week. So that bell will help you know when that's happening. And at the end of this, drop a comment. Let me know if you've subbed up to these other channels, or if you like those other channels, like what I picked up in the mail call. Talk about that in the comments. All right, welcome back. Here we go. Let's go through the mail call. So some pre-orders that I had with Wade's Comic Madness. It looks like based on what they wrote on the paper, there was something that was waiting for replacements from Diamond, so not coming yet. There's something else. We only find them when they're dead, number 5. I had the ratio set pre-ordered and I don't know where it is. So, gonna have to contact them. I have a lot of issues like that with them, but they're great with their customer service on the other end of things, and the cost, that the prices that they put on a lot of these books at the pre-order before FOC is excellent. And so I stick with them for that reason. And you'll see why when I show off some of these. So I've got Star Wars High Republic Adventures number 1, cover A, and of course the Yoda 1 in 10. How you pass up that handsome young man, right? For this set here, it's $19.99 for both of them. This alone is going for 20 plus, I believe. So right now, looking pretty good, right? Star Wars High Republic number 2. We got cover A, regular cover A, right? And then we've got this beautiful Ashley Witter cover B, which is the 1 in 25. Super great cover. And this is going for like 60, 70 plus. For both of them, 40 bucks. So, like I said, pre-order prices are excellent. The rest of these books are actually all deep beyond number 1. But it was all covers for 20 bucks. And there's 7 covers. Cover price being $4. So that's about $30, right? For 20 bucks. So I wanted most of the covers. I didn't want all of the covers. For example, this blank, didn't need that. But to get the ones that I wanted, I went for it. So we have the cover A here. Super cool, creepy cover. We know we're getting some underwater horror in this. I loved this read, so I'm glad I pre-ordered these. We got the Mirka and Dolfo number 1 cover. This was cover B, I believe. This one, I wish I remembered the artist right now off the top of my head. I do not, but I feel like this was the cover. Look at that. You got the freaking Kraken on here, ready to mess that ship up. So there we go. The rest are Peach Momoko. And so this was very interesting. So there was a trade Peach Momoko cover. It's cover price, right? Virgin cover. That's cover price, right? Pretty cool, right? You wouldn't expect to get the trade and the Virgin and the sketch cover all at cover price. So they did that for this book, which I thought was super cool. I've never had a Peach sketch cover like this, and this is just really cool to see her lines and see all of that piece of it, and then kind of compare that to what she then does with the colors is really cool. It looks like, interestingly, like the trade is actually zoomed in version of the Virgin cover. So super cool. But that was what was in that mail call. Not too much. There would have been more if my pre-orders all had come in. This took for like 2 weeks to get here. I know with the weather that put a delay on this, but I haven't heard that they're sending anything else yet, and I know there's books that are missing, so I gotta contact them, see what's going on. But time to go to the shoutouts, because lots of cool channels that are out there, and I hope you guys subscribe to them. I'm gonna drop their links down below, so check them out as I talk about them. First up, I can't go further without talking about the other channel that I'm on, Spine Ticks. Every Saturday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, we go live, we hang out, we talk about comics, we talk about whatever's going on. It's always usually comic related in some way. I do an FOC segment, Azores Tiger, usually doing our cover themes, selecting what we're gonna pick for the week. Sith will do sometimes a Star Wars spotlight. This last time, Azores Tiger did a mutant spotlight, so that was really cool. And of course, the other channel that I'm hopping on a lot now recently is Travel and Root Beer. And so he is our dungeon master for D&D. We've been doing a Star Wars RPG, but we're about to go and do a real 5th edition D&D session. We're going to be doing a campaign. It's going to go for a long time, we're hoping. So be sure to check that out at some point. Come hang out with us in the chat. We'll be doing it live Friday nights, usually about 10 p.m. Eastern Time. But we're also going to be doing it Tuesday, sometime in the evening. So be on the lookout for that. Another guy I want to shout out, Newbie Comics. His channel drops some good scoops, some good spec. Always talking about New Comic Book Day on Sunday episodes, and then the other show that he does every week, usually on Tuesdays, sometimes on Mondays, depending on work. But they talk about comic news, all kinds of different things. So great crew. It's Newbie Comics, it's FaceTime, it's Hyper Combo Comics, who I've had on my show, and it is Mr. Keys, no sleeves. So go check them out. Great crew, great crew. Shout out Joey Does Comics, Wesley's Comic Collection, and Kid Collector Comics. They form the Power Pack. They do a show every Sunday, about 5:30 Eastern Time. Great crew there. Please go check them out. These next two shoutouts, I'm sure you've heard of the channels, so I'm just going to mention them. Pressable Defects and East Meets West over on Joker M21's channel. Great squads on both of those channels, and really great content outside of their live shows too. So please check them out if you aren't subscribed to them. Biggest channel that I want to shout out that's a new channel, Dream of August Comics. Johnny Rosado, Jay Ramirez, super nice guys. Actually just hit 100 subscribers on the channel, and they haven't really even officially launched. Got couple videos posted. I did a spoiler review for Fear Case #1 with them. Caroline's Comics, who's been on my channel, did a spoiler review for Luna #1. And they just did this really cool thing where they brought on a guest, and the guest and Johnny both brought in secret guests, and then they were revealed at the beginning of the show. So it was pretty cool. They talked about news, talked about comics, lots of cool things there. Just a Rican and his comics, I was on his channel on Sunday. He was shouting me out, so I think some of you guys that are subscribed to me now know me from his channel, so thank you guys for making your way over to my channel. I really appreciate that. So I'm shouting back the love to Just a Rican and his comics. Every Sunday, or almost every Sunday, he does shout-out shows. Really cool. He participates in the Tag Team Thursday, and he does this lame or frame thing where they're drawing comics and deciding whether or not, deciding who drew it best. Shout out to our friends from Alaska, Aegis Comics of Alaska, the only LCS that I know that's going out and doing these awesome videos week after week, funny stuff, and they're giving away Berserker 1 in 1,000 ratio variant. If you buy Berserker #1, you have a chance to win it. So go check them out. Phil from Comics Talk Weekly, every Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m. He is doing a live show. Sometimes If he can't make the live, he pre-records it, and it's just as good of content. This last one he's talking about oversized comics. Previous one he's doing the previews catalog. So every 4 weeks or so he does the previews catalog. Great content, great questions for the chat. So please go subscribe to him. He's hit over 100 subscribers and climbing on his way up. Really high quality videos too. Another channel that I've been on once, might be on a couple more times. PSA Tendencies. It's a card channel run by Sith Lordly, the Spine Ticks mastermind. So go check him out. Who else we got? No Good Comics. Great guy. He does spotlights of the community every Saturday, where he brings on someone. They talk about their comic collector origins. So lots of good stuff. He participates in that tag team Thursday as well, and usually is the one that wraps it up, talking about comic books to read for the week. My Spine Ticks brother Troy, T Ravis Comics, he has been dropping a lot of cool stuff, cool finds, Walmart comic packs, Pokemon cards from McDonald's. He's been doing a lot of cool things. So go check him out. He's at 285 subscribers, so he's climbing right now. Hopefully I can help get him up closer to 500, keep him climbing. My guy Free Key Louie, great guy. Every Friday he's doing a video, giving out a free key comic, shouting people out, doing some great parody songs, and he just dropped a video with like a smash up of all of his parody songs. So please go check him out. He's a great member of the community, a very positive force in the community. So happy to get to interact with him now and again. Maybe one day I'll get him on the channel. Gotta shout out some people across the pond. Perpetual Comics, great guy. He just did a live show the other day. I found out about him from another channel, Comic Deal, also from across the pond, has this show called Panels and Pints. Super cool. They're just guys hanging out, drinking pints, talking about comics, and they were doing some cool things. They did like a lamer frame kind of drawing thing too, where they drew Wolverine Jigglypuff. So if that's something you're interested in, go check them out. There's a lot of different videos though, so I gotta shout him out. The rest of the crew, I'm not seeing their channels popping up at the moment on my screen, but if you navigate to that channel, Comic Deal, you'll get to the other guys. Phil's Nerdyverse, that's one of them. Phil's Nerdyverse, they're all at about 110 subscribers, and they also did a impromptu Spine Tick show prior to the Spine Tick show this last Saturday, so that was super cool. Noob Comics is another one that's on there, but he doesn't have a YouTube channel. He's just over on Instagram. So I think that rounds out the crew there. There was 4 of them. So many good channels, guys. So go check them all out, and yeah, let them know I was shouting you out, and that's how you found them. Or don't. I don't really care. I want you guys to go find some good content. So go check them out. Watch their shows. Like them. Subscribe. Do all those things. And collect what you love, guys. See you next time.